Hello again everyone, welcome along to another video. This is my first ever Q&A episode and I wasn't expecting to get any in, but surprisingly I did. So let's get into it. So please excuse my voice everyone, I've been feeling a little under the weather but I'm slowly getting back to full fitness. We begin with a couple of questions off Facebook. First one coming from Eric Edge. He says, what is your favourite match you've ever filmed? So I'm going to take you back to November 2019 I believe. Malvern Town were taking on Loughborough University in an FA Vars second qualifying round I believe. It was Malvern Town's first game back after having the ground redeveloped into an all-weather surface. So let's have a look at it. Yes! Oh!
Never saw it through the crowd. That's the big.
Yeah! Go on. Yeah! No way. Yes! Come on! Yes! Come on! What an absolutely incredible game that was. Malvern Town winning it 5-4 after a very nervy extra time period. That game really sticks in my memory. It was filmed on my old camera, which was very difficult to film with. By the end of the game, it had been absolutely chucking it down with rain for ages. I was absolutely soaked. It was really hard to keep the camera dry, but I think I did a really good job in capturing the game. A remarkable game, absolutely brilliant. So that is my favourite match I've ever filmed. Thank you very much, Eric Edge, for that question. I'm just going to give you a quick plug here, Eric. Eric is a grassroots referee working within the Gloucestershire FA. He has just been promoted to a level 5 referee. He also has his own YouTube channel called Behind the Whistle, and I would thoroughly recommend going and giving him a follow. He charters his journey as a non-league referee, does some great videos. He films the games he referees and then he looks back over them afterwards and explains some of his decisions, the good and the bad. He explains what he thinks he can do better as a referee, and he is also very good at explaining some of the rules of the game, some of which I have not been privy to, so I have learned quite a bit from watching his channel. So go and subscribe to Eric on YouTube if you'd be interested in following what it's like for a grassroots referee. He is also on Facebook and Instagram, so go and give him a follow. And once again, Eric, thank you for the question. So on to the next one, another one off Facebook. Two questions here actually from Dave Cleal. First one, expectations for Villa this season. So we'll tackle that one first. Obviously, Dave, win the league, easy. On to the next one. No, I'm just joking, Dave. I'm a realistic fan, so let's say we've done very well the last couple of seasons. Obviously last season just missed out on the Champions League and somewhat bottled it in the FA Cup semi-final in my opinion, although Crystal Palace are a bogey team of ours. So for next season, not going to go big, but I will say a minimum of the top 6. And hopefully they make a bigger fist of going all the way in one of the cup competitions. One of the obvious ones looks to be the Europa League. Hopefully they can go very well in that. Unai Emery has obviously won that 4 or 5 times already, something ridiculous like that. Be great if he could add another one and bring a trophy home for the Villa. So there you go, let's say top 6 and bring home a trophy. That would be absolutely incredible. On to the second one of today's questions. A random non-league ground you've always wanted to visit but never gone to yet. There's actually 2. One of them I have visited. It's the home of Sheffield FC. I believe they're something like the oldest football club in the world or something along those lines. I saw it on another YouTube channel many years ago. 2 men in search of the beautiful game. They're not doing it anymore, but they went there. Looked magnificent. I went up there. I think myself and Robbie and a few of us went. We got up there. Game ended up being called off. So we ended up going to Matlock Town, and luckily for us that was an incredible game. Can't remember who they played, but you can find that back on the channel in the past if you wish. So I've been there but not been there to see a game. But apart from that, the home of Lewes FC, who play in the Isthmian League Premier Division, I believe. The ground is called the Dripping Pan. So here are a few photos of it to give you an idea. Shamelessly ripped from Google, unfortunately, from footballgroundmap.com. I just like the look of it. A lovely, massive, main-looking stand. The terracing covered behind the one goal and the terracing behind the other. But my main draw to it is it looks very similar to the Meadow, home of Brimscombe and Thrupp. They've got that lovely raised side viewing area on the far side. I love any ground like that. So that is the random ground I would like to visit. It's 150 miles away from me, unfortunately, so whether I will ever get there we shall see. But thank you, Dave Cleal, for those questions. On to the next one, a couple off YouTube now. The first one from STH141Y1. Question is Badsy Butchers open? Very interesting one. I'm assuming they haven't closed down. And a quick Google search shows their opening hours here. They are closed on a Sunday and a Monday, but any other day you can get down there. And fun fact for you, my mum does love her sausages from Badsy Butchers. So there you go. Thank you for your question. On to the next one, also from YouTube, from Matthew Young. Which is the best match you have attended in non-league? It happened this season, actually. It was Redditch Borough against Droitwich Spa. I believe at the time Redditch Borough were about 3rd in the league. They had loads of games in hand. They could catch top of the league Droitwich Spa if they would win their games in hand. So I will share that game with you here now.
Oh yeah, of course I do, because I see you pop up every now and again.
Oh
yeah, there you go, Dave.
It's a good, is it? He scored,
no.
He scored for them. It's,
Good finish. Oh! What a goal! Well done, keeper. And I'm out.
Great ball. Finish it then.
Yes. Oh, what a finish! Lee's called it as in. Oh, he's not wrong. Oh wow! Right. Oh, what a goal!
That was lucky.
Oh, how did that go in? Oh no, keeper.
So City, by letting that goal in.
Oh,
5-4! Yeah, you wouldn't fucking dare it, wouldn't you?
Shoot.
oh wow!
Oh. Shoot. Go on.
Oh, unbelievable! Oh my life!
What a rocket!
Oh wow!
And that was quite possibly, well, it is the best game I have ever seen in my life. Previously it was Villa 5, Nottingham Forest 5 all those years ago. But non-league wise, I mean, Redditch Borough 5, Droitwich Spa 6. Have any of you ever seen a 6-5 win? Absolutely incredible. I think Redditch Borough equalised in like the 92nd minute. And Droitwich Spa, who were at the time, I believe, down to 9 men. Because I think they got 2 players in the sin bin. Somehow they hit a winner in like the 96th minute or something stupid like that. So thank you, Matthew Young, for that one. That is the best match I have ever attended in non-league. So the next one comes off the Instagram stories that I posted from Jordan Butler. He asked, do you think Malvern Town will get promoted this season? So let's have a look at this one in depth. Magnificent season last season. Malvern Town play in the Southern Football League Division 1 South. They finished 4th in the league last season. They got to the playoffs. They beat Bishop's Cleeve in the semi-final. They then went on to meet Evesham United in the final. Narrowly losing there 1-0 to Evesham United. Sorry, Jordan, for putting that up, but let's let everybody see it. Incredible season last season, Malvern. They didn't start the best. It's only their second season at Step 4, but they went on a remarkable run after Christmas. I think they won something, they were unbeaten in something like 22, 23 games, got into the playoffs, and they were that close to getting promoted. It was very unfortunate, but I don't mind because Evesham United is my team. They got promoted. Congratulations to them. So, will they get promoted this season? So let's have a little look at the league. We have had relegated down from the Premier Division South, Frome Town, Swindon Supermarine and Winchester City. All depends on what those teams are going to do next season. Will they be too strong for this league? We shall see. Promoted in, very well known to us, Sporting Club Inkbarrow. That is their 3rd promotion in a row. Will they use momentum and go for a 4th? Similarly, Hartpury University, they are on back-to-back promotions, so they've got some great momentum. Can they operate towards the top end of the table? And I believe the other teams promoted in are Brixham AFC, and the other one is Portishead Town, I think. Don't know anything about those sides, so we shall see. Cleeve went very well, as did Malvern last season. Do I think they will get promoted? Jordan, honestly, I don't know. I'm going to say no. But do I think they've got a chance of getting promoted? They certainly do. So thank you for your question, Jordan. So on to the next one. This is also off Instagram from Paul Hazeldine. What was your favourite game last season and how many new stadiums do you want to go to this season coming up? We'll cover the last one first. Paul, quite simply, we will go to as many new grounds as we possibly can, although it's getting very difficult for us now around the area where I live because we have visited the majority of the grounds. So we will get in as many as we possibly can. As regards my favourite game last season, it was probably that Redditch Borough against Droitwich Spa one, but we've already given you that one. So another favourite of mine, although there were so many, we're so lucky we get to see so many amazing games. I give you this one as Southside Star took on Finton.
Own goal. Forget two. Oh yes. Yeah. I put the ball on the tee. Goal. And I crack it, Dave. How did that go in?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 3-2. Mr. Windows. Shoot. What a strike. Southside Star to win it 4-3. Great penalty. Well done, Southside Star.
So 3-3 with Southside Star winning on penalties. The reason that was one of my favourite games last season was because looking at the tables and the previous results before the game, Southside Star looked like they had absolutely no chance of winning that game. I mean, Finton went on to win the league without losing a game. They got to another cup final. They lost it, I believe, but they, got to another cup final. And Southside Star just gave us one of those upsets that you don't usually expect to see. So that was my favourite game last season. Thank you, Paul Hazeldine, for those questions. And finally, on to one more question which came off Facebook, I believe. Ollie Spires, my son-in-law. Hello, Ollie. He asks, I would like to know how long it takes for you to edit your goal of the season highlights videos. And are you going to do any more gaming videos? So the gaming videos are very rare because usually predominantly we're watching non-league. So yes, I might do some more, but it all depends on whether I get any time. How long does it take to do the goal of the season videos? If it was the goal of the season video, you mean, where I got everybody to vote for their winner, that didn't take very long. I already had all the clips ready to go, so that probably took about half an hour to knock together. If you mean the other one where I did my favourite goals of the season, that took a bit longer, sort of 2 or 3 hours, because I had to go through all of the games and clip out all the goals that I liked. So that was 2 or 3 hours, and generally, I'll chuck this in for you now, a general match video where we go to a game, depending on how many goals there are or what incidents there are, they usually take between 2 to 3 hours to knock up as well. So there you are. Thank you very much, Ollie Spires, for that one. That is our final question. Thank you everybody for all your questions. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to get any, so I'm quite surprised. Hopefully I've answered them all satisfactory for you all. And the new season begins on Tuesday. Our first game is going to be Bishop's Cleeve against Hereford Pegasus, I believe. Very much looking forward to it. So until then, thank you for your questions. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.